My name is Sergio Muñoz. I'm an associate professor at Rey Juan Carlos University. We are here right now. I'm also a member of a biomedical engineering and data science research group called BMED Groups, also here in this university. In this group, we are focused in designing machine learning and artificial intelligence algorithms, in particular for a biomedical engineering field. For example, for cardiac diseases, oncology, or even aging. In my particular case, I'm researching in discovering molecular and cellular mechanisms in aging and reprogramming cellular reprogramming processes. This particular research line, we had two main necessities and two main important goals. And there is about we needed a lot of money in order to convert biological samples into digital data. And another limitation that we had is the very important infrastructure. We need high performance computing resources in order to extract the knowledge from this data, or this amount of data that we need to extract from these biological samples. That's the two main limitations and two main necessities. In this sense, we were working with very prestigious centers and groups. For example, in the Multidisciplinary University, there's a group that is researching in hereditary cardiac diseases. This group has very important collection of biological samples, cardiac tissue, but we hadn't enough money in order to convert these samples into data with the precision, with the detail that we need in a single cell precision and in a multi-omic precise information. We obtained an important project from Europe, REACT-EU, it's called this kind of project, in order to relate the severe effects from COVID in elderly and in people with previous heart diseases. So we wanted to relate these three diseases: COVID, aging, and cardiac disease. In the present, we could obtain all the information that we need from the samples, from the biological samples. We could convert to digital information, and we are applying right now the algorithms that we are designing in order to extract this information in a rigorous way. So we are analyzing these results and trying to obtain new ones and try to create new study hypotheses about these mechanisms. This is the current state, and also we are studying and validating the possibilities in order to reprogram the cellular reprogramming, partial cellular reprogramming, in order to apply all of our algorithms and our platforms and protocols in order to study also the partial cellular reprogramming. We talk to see in order to design the infrastructure that we need for this project, or this is the CA did a very important role to define the nodes that we need in the infrastructure, in this supercomputer, and the systems that we need to intercommunicate all of these nodes. So we needed two types of nodes. The first one is multi-core nodes in order to design interpretable machine learning algorithms. And other kind of nodes is the node with the most powerful GPUs I mean, for example, in this case, the Gigabyte HGX nodes, when we have 8A100 GPUs in order to work with double precision. That is very important for us in order to design different spatial-temporal simulations, in order to study in a cyclical way the disease progression. And the other kind of nodes is, for example, the storage. And we need to store a lot of information, and to the interconnection among all of these nodes, that with NVLink interconnection links, all of these kind of things. So all of this design of the infrastructure is thanks to C, the experience of C and the knowledge that they have. So we are very happy with its help and what we obtain in the installation and configuration of all of these things. Well, our experience with Gigabyte platform is very good. In terms, for example, with the Gigabyte server management, that it's helping us to manage all of the infrastructure and in a very easy way. And also we are very happy with the HGX nodes, with all of these GPUs interconnected in a very fast way in order to apply and design our algorithms. Well, we decided to buy the Nvidia A100 SXM4. We need to design different simulation models, and with these kind of simulation algorithms, we need to work in double precision. And this kind of GPUs works in this double precision, and this is the most powerful GPUs in order to design not only simulation models, but also to design deep learning models, generative models, even interpretable machine learning algorithms. That is what we are doing right now with this kind of projects. In this project, in order to relay the heart disease, aging, and COVID, we've done a very important multidisciplinary work with very important prestigious groups and centers such as MIT or CNBC or CNView, in order to obtain all of this kind of information in a special temporal precision way. I would also like to emphasize that here in the university and in our research group, we are not only focused on knowledge discovery, but also in transferring this knowledge to society. We think that this is very important, and we are doing this work with a spin-off here in the university called Dilemma Lab. We are planning in continuing with this research line and in continuing researching in partial cellular programming and applying all of these platforms and all of these products and services that we are developing right now in order to study the partial cellular reprogramming processes in order to bring new treatments of all of this kind of process. We are working right now in another research line that is in biology, and our plan in the future is to combine aging and oncology in order to study the common points, common mechanisms, and the differences as well among these diseases, and in order to obtain new treatments of all of these diseases.